Good morning. It is Thursday. The 16th of October. And so far it is not going well. And unfortunately, I don't think today is gonna be any different. This week I really wanted to get a lot of vampire badges and so far I've got 0. I did get the Darkling badge for a spooky movie. I did add time to my gaming and I did 2 crafts, so I got 2 badges for that. But that's it. There are no badges for reading earned yet. And unfortunately I don't think that's gonna change today. Today my father-in-law is coming over because we need to dig holes for the sewer and the electronics. Because Job's uncle is coming Monday to fix the electronics. But with Job broken his hand, he wanted to get off the stone, so his dad only needed to dig. But he can neither dig nor wiggle out the stones with his broken hand. Or with the one working hand. So I have to go and help them because I am not going to let my father-in-law do everything alone. So I have to go outside now and start digging. Which I don't know if I can. I don't know, we haven't tried. I probably cannot take that for very long, but I will try to do it for as long as I can. But yeah, that is gonna cost me another day. And I am getting a bit stressed about it. Like, Vampiric Vacation is over from last year. And I'm only 118 pages in out of a 300 page book. I really want to finish this. However, today I can't read probably. So not gonna happen. Then Friday I can read. Oh, where is the book? I have the different book here. But then I would like to start Day on the Night by Amy McCall. This is the group book for this week. And I'm getting very nervous. I cannot finish this before Sunday. Because tomorrow I can read, but I do also have to work. On Saturday is Cleo's Read It Short. So I did intend to read all short books on my TBR then. And hopefully earn a lot of badges then. And that means that the other day that I can read this is Sunday, the day of the live show. That will get me stressed, so I have to start this tomorrow. If at all, I would prefer to start it today. But yeah, I would prefer to read this today and then start this tomorrow and finish it, but that is highly unlikely. Seeing how the past days have been. Yesterday was actually a good day. I should have been able to read that day. But I didn't. Because I did have to do my dream snap still. And I ended up chatting a lot. Which I enjoyed really, really much. So it was my choice to do that. But that means I haven't read a book again. Once more. So yeah, I don't know what to do. But there's nothing I can do about it now. Because I have to go dig a trench. So yeah, that's gonna be heavy and then I'll probably be too tired to do anything and I still need to edit last day's vlog, so it will probably only be maybe 8 o'clock at night that I can read again and then I will not have the energy or the concentration anymore to do so, so we will see. I might need to put yesterday and today's vlog in one, or yesterday's, today's and tomorrow's vlog in one, just to save editing time so I can maybe read instead in that time. I don't know, we'll try. right. I tried reading Vampirification during Judith's sprint in the afternoon. And my eyes keep closing on me. So I decided I really needed a nap. Otherwise I was gonna just fall asleep in my chair. And then I made dinner. I had nachos. And I'm not sure if it will count for the chili / soup part on the bingo board, because it was kind of chili but eaten with nachos. Like, it had meat in it and it had beans in it, as well as some other veggies. So I don't know yet. But it was good. I am also glad that I could finally journal. The stickers, I don't know, something went wrong with the cutting them, and I just decided to cut them with the scissors myself, because I was done by that time. But I am glad the journal is now done, and I can just put in it what I did every single day, and I really enjoy it. And I like that I have a spread now with all the spooky badges, so I can see what I miss, and it is a lot. I barely have any spooky badges, and I feel terrible because I want them all so bad. I think a lot of these I found even more fun than the normal badges, so it is a bit sad that I currently do not have a lot. But while making dinner, I actually finished Jacqueline Hyde, and it's a cute, really fast middle grade. This would have given me the Mad Scientist badge, so that's good. It's nothing special, but it was cute, and it is about trying to be perfect and what effects that can have, kind of thing. And I wash my hair. So Judith is still sprinting, so I think I will go there and continue from Vampirification, see if I can get this done as well today. That would be nice. Hello! It is the next day. I had lots of fun during Judith's sprint, and she went on for a very long time. And at 10 I was tired, and I decided to read the last pages of Vampirification in bed. So I have finally gotten a reading badge, and we not only got one, but we got two. I finished Vampirification. I really enjoyed this. I really like this series. And this is about the Sinister Winterbottom family, especially the kids. And they are dropped by their parents to their aunt. And the aunt is driving them to all these weird places where a lot of stuff is going on, and they have to find out what's happening. And as soon as they do, the aunt picks them up and they drive them to their next destination. So the first one was in a water park, and this is in a caspasto, which is a spa in a castle. This one was about vampires, and it is just really nice. I really like the setting of these books. It's giving Adam's family. The family is very loving to each other, but very disorganized. There's definitely weird stuff going on. So I feel like it is giving the Addams Family vibes. I really like it. I especially like the twins. We follow 3 kids, 2 twins, and an older sister. I don't really like the older sister. She's on her phone all the time. That is kind of her thing. But I find it hard to connect with her because we don't see a lot from her. because she's always on her phone. While the twins, both Alexander and Theo, they're the one doing most of the investigation. They both got their bags. They have a really strong relationship. The brother is it's more on the scared side. It wants to be very prepared. Is definitely a rule follower. It's very important to him to follow the rules. Whereas Theo, the sister, does not follow the rules. She is very brave, but on the reckless side. So she just wants to do stuff. I feel like Theo has ADHD. It is too similar, people. I'm really wondering if, because it isn't mentioned, but as soon as you know something about ADHD and you read this, I think you can see where I'm coming from. So I'm wondering if the writer did that on purpose. If they wanted to put a character with ADHD in it without naming it, because that is just who she is. I really, really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars again, same as the first book. The third book is called Camp Creepy. I really want to read it. So I wanted to save it for Spooky Camp, but I think I will be reading it in summer camp next time. First, because I don't want to wait another year to read the next book in this series, because I could not completely remember the first book anymore, and they are referencing to the first book. It is nothing of a spoiler or anything, but it is a reference, and now I missed some, and so I think I would enjoy it more if I read it closer to each other. And it is set in summer camp, so I feel like it's fine to read it in summer camp. So that is the plan. Then I also finished Jacqueline Hyde today, which is a cute middle grade about wanting to be perfect. And it is a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde retelling. It was cute, but it wasn't anything new or really good. It does have the very typical middle grade tropes of children doing stupid ass decisions. All adults are terrible. Like, it definitely has that. So I think I'm going to give that 3 stars. But because I've read those books, I both earned finally the vampire badge as well as the mad scientist badge. So I am very happy with that. So this day wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was able to listen to an audiobook while my father-in-law was here working. And then I was able to read all night and finish another book. So I'm feeling like I'm turning this camp around. Tomorrow I will need to work in the morning, but then it's go time, right? So from tomorrow morning on, I intend to read a lot. We don't get any visitors or whatever, so we can just read. And I'm very much looking forward to it. So I hope you liked this vlog. If you did, please like, subscribe if you want to see more chaos from me. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!